Big welcome to Grootfontein Bike Park in Gauteng North Cycling's Marathon League round number 1, courtesy of True Sport. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel for all this action and all the results from future events here from Gauteng North Cycling. We're into the big one of the day. This is, of course, the 60-kilometer loop, and it's the elite males, sub-vet males, and the masters category all combined. And there you can have a look and see an aerial view of what is expected out on track. Nice little course they put together here, 20k, and it'll be 3 times that they traverse that 20k's here at the Grootfontein Bike Park. And remember, if you are looking to come out to Grootfontein, it is a family venue, so you can come out here on the weekends and come and be part and parcel of what is an incredible little venue for some mountain bike action and some family fun. Watch out for a big battle expected. Wessel Botha, Peter de Tooy and Jacques Janse van Rensburg possibly going to be pushed hard by the likes of JC Null and Tinus Reddinghuis. Dierveld Lotter in there as well, Philip Milan. And those are the guys I'll be looking for an opportunity to be at the front end, along with Leon Meyer, Grant Kerr in the Masters class. But as I said, it's going to be a tough day in the saddle. It's not an easy course they put together here. Some technical bits thrown in as they get into the forest for the first time. But one major factor, of course, at this time of the year is the fact that we've got to go into a very dusty section. And dust is going to be a big ask here. A lot of riders out there with glasses on. Some of them deciding not to ride with glasses, but we'll wait and see how that affects them as they get into the first part of the lap. 14k's in, Botha, de Tooy and van Rensburg, as we expected in the elite males, leading things out, and slightly different riding style and body language on these riders compared to any of the other coverage that you've seen from True Sport here of this event. A little bit more anger in what they're doing out there. Henny van Wyk up to 4th place now, losing a little bit of time there. Looks like he's got a bit of work to do to catch up with that top 3. Bjorn Jacobs has started things out relatively well too. He's sitting in 4th place and 5th place at the moment, but possibly looking to step it up into about 4th or 5th if he can overall for the day. Having to work hard through the switchbacks. Here come the top 3, with de Tooy leading things out now ahead of Botha, and Botha's dropped down to 3rd place. You can see leaving that dust gap ever so slightly so that you're not literally right in the wheel dust coming off the rider in front of you. A little mistake there. Oh yeah. Looks like Minard Brunt just moving a little bit off track, and Aaron Haneke just coming through there. But the two of them have sort of chopped and changed all the way down through the switchbacks, and will try and stay with each other and work together. Frederick Smith, super job so far, and looks like Smith could possibly be looking for a 6th place overall, sitting in 6th at the moment. Let's see whether or not they're able to do that. This is a really nice part of the track too as they come into the BMX section. It's past the 4x4 track that's out here at Grootfontein as well. And the battle continues there between the top 3. No changes at all. Botha, de Tooy and Janse van Rensburg just starting things out nicely and completing the lap. Remember, they've still got a couple of laps to go there. We're into the 34k of 60k's here for Reiner Gruffier. And Reiner Gruffier is moving himself up nicely. Problems. This is not good. Aaron Haneke with some issues. I wonder if that's a technical problem on the bike. Doesn't look like there's a puncture on any of those 2 wheels. So maybe a chain broken or possibly some gear issues. That's such a pity for the man. He was going so well. Henny van Wyk continues to loop out nicely down, and of course into a little bit of a trickier section here to watch out for, into the switchbacks, but he's done a superb job so far, looking for that 4th spot. Frederick Smith closing him down, and Smith is not too far off the back end, of course, of the 5th place rider. Let's see whether or not he's able to step it up by the time they get to the end of this last couple of laps. It's a good run into the forest as well for Marco Duran. Marco Duran just handling himself relatively well at the front end and looking for a top 10 overall in the elite men category. So it's a bit of a work to be done here. But Peter de Tooy now starting to open up a bit of a margin. Wessel Botha trying to keep him honest, not quite there just yet. But the two of them are going to fight it out now for the last 20k's. They're about to start the final lap of the elite men race. See the slightly different body language and of course a little bit more anger involved through the BMX section here. Bjorn Jacobs maintains 4th, going past a couple of spectators that snuck in here. Great to see that there's a little bit of support on the sidelines, although it hasn't quite opened up to what we want in terms of the way things normally happen on mountain bike events. You'd normally have these sections particularly lined with people watching the riders come through. Reiner Gruffier up to 5 now, trying to close down there on Jacobs. You can see Jacobs down the hill. You'll probably see the gap there with a bit of dust coming off. Deciding to go around the jump, not risking anything at this stage, possibly looking to just maintain a good pace and rhythm. Botha and de Tooy, well, they were so fast even our cameras couldn't catch them. So great effort there from the 2 boys coming through and taking the honours, and of course a good effort there as well from Peter de Toy for second. Jacques Janssen van Rensburg will come through for third, and Björn Jacobs will be fourth ahead of Kruffier for fifth. Smit, Foster, Roan, Marco Duran and Minnar Brunt beating out Henny van Wyk, who unfortunately had some issues, along with Aaron Heineke, as we saw.
Yeah, it was a tough day out, our first race in quite a while, so it was a bit of a shock for the system. This last lap really hurt, but yeah, it was a great day of racing, my first time racing here at Grootfontein, and yeah, really great. We had some good competition, Peter and Jacques, and it's quite close. Me and Peter managed to get away on the end of the second lap, and we were alone for the last lap, and it was super tight. Just managed to get into the last single track, down the pump track here first, and yeah, took the win, and yeah, really good day out on my bike.
Yeah, it was a great race. The field was a very nice, strong field. For a Gauteng race, I think it was incredible. It was me, Wessel and Jacques in the start that broke away, and on the second lap, Wessel and myself got a bit of a gap. Raced to the finish. On the last climb, there's like a A-line rocky climb, and unfortunately, I had to climb off my bike there, and Wessel got a gap and tried to close the gap, but it was too strong. But a solid race, first race in a very long time after this lockdown period. So.
It was quite a tough race, good field. We had Wessel here from Nano-Time and Peter from Paiga. Vian was also here, one of the young riders, and some strong under 23 riders in the Gauteng cross-country scene. So it was good to have some good competition here today, and first race in a while. So the intensity was high, and it's good to blow out a bit of the cobwebs that started building up. But I managed to get third place today, and it's always good to get a podium for your sponsors, and really happy that the racing is starting again.
So that's how it finishes up for the Gauteng Cross Country Marathon League Round 1 at Grootfontein. The next outing, of course, is at Grootfontein again on the 25th of September and Voortrekker Monument Park on the 23rd of October. Make sure you subscribe to True Sport to catch up with all the action and some more results.